MacVoices at CES Unveiled 2025. Welcome to MacVoices. We are at CES in Las Vegas, CES Unveiled in Las Vegas. We have an annual appointment with Andrew of Targus to talk about what they have new, because Targus makes such great stuff. So I don't even know how many years in a row this has been, Andrew, but it's good to see you.
It's been many, Chuck. It's great to see you again, yeah.
Does that mean we're getting old?
I think so, yeah, unfortunately.
Seasoned. I prefer seasoned.
Seasoned, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
So you're holding, I guess, the pride and joy for this year?
Yeah, so this is a great new backpack that we're launching. It's called the Heritage Luxe Backpack. It's really made for an executive, a professional, a business person, and for travel. And I want to show you some of the really cool features that we built into it. So one thing you ought to do is look at, we've got our accessory pocket for your sunglasses, eyeglasses, and I want you to touch it because it's a touch and feel thing here, how great it feels, right? This is really high quality, premium materials. And the other cool thing here is when you look at the laptop compartment, we're also taking care of the laptop. Again, it's a premium laptop compartment. And I don't know if you can see all the way down into the bottom. Can you see the blue color all the way down in the bottom?
Oh yeah,
There, that blue color. So that is the patented protection system that's built into it. It's actually a protection system that protects the laptops from drops and falls. So with all of our Targus products, we're always building the bag around protecting your technology, protecting the laptop, protecting whatever you put into the bag. And so that's our legacy, right? Is why people buy our products.
And looking down in it, it looks like it's I don't want to say it's a hard protection, but it's not just a soft cushiony thing. It looks like something that will absorb, take a hit, and protect my laptop.
Yeah, exactly. This thing, if you drop it or it falls off the top of your car or something, your laptop's going to be protected. Yeah. And then also the other cool feature on this is this has a really large internal pocket. Let me just zip this down. So you see it's got a large internal pocket. There's large areas here to put paperwork, your accessories, other things you might want to use. And in the front here, this has this base bottom pocket, which has an accessory pouch. And the cool thing here is that because you can put shoes in here or other stuff in here, or you can just take this and push it down, and now I've got a deep space to put whatever you want to put in here.
That is a really nice feature, so I can use it the way I want to.
Use any way you want to, yeah. And then you just pop it right back up. Pop it back up and you got the bottom again. Right? So this is a really cool bag. It's going to be $284 SRP, and it'll be available in February on Targus.com. So this is a great product that's coming out now. It's perfect for an executive, a traveler, anybody that needs a business travel backpack.
Yeah, and it's empty weight is not too much.
Not too
much. It's and listen, you can make them light or you can make them protective. You can't do both, right?
That's right.
So,
that's right. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's the Heritage Luxe backpack.
Okay. What else do we have?
So then we've also got at Targus, we're launching a Thunderbolt 5 docking station. So this is going to launch later in Q1. And this is a Thunderbolt 5 dock. It has 140 watts of power, and it has 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. And it also has all the latest features of Thunderbolt 5. What we've tried to do is really keep this at a price which is similar to Thunderbolt 4. So this is going to be at $399 and launching later in Q1 on Targus.com.
So what kind of connectivity do we have on? How many ports?
So you got 3 Thunderbolt ports. You've got 4 USB 3.0 ports, 3.2 ports. You got Ethernet, you got the lock slot, you got audio. So one thing you'll notice here, and this is because we're Targus and we work a lot with enterprise customers, is we didn't put an SD card slot or a card reader, where you'll see that on a lot of the Thunderbolt or a lot of the docking stations. Mm-hmm. And the reason we don't put that on there is because most of our enterprise customers can't have that in their environment because of security. They want to keep the environment more secure. They don't want anything that's connected to the Ethernet or to the internet to actually have that on it. So we remove that from it and keep it very concise for that customer.
That's a good explanation of why, because I would have said why not,
Yeah.
but would not have thought of security for an SD card. But
Right.
I guess
And we have Hyper, which is the sub-brand of Targus that focuses on more the Apple community and MacBook and iPad. And when we look at their docks, you'll notice that every single dock has SD card reader, or what you need, because that's where the creatives and the producers and the directors, you need to have those card slots to be able to be functional, to be creative, right?
yeah, interesting. Very nice.
That's that. I think what we should do is then look at Hyper products now and check out some of their new stuff.
That sounds good. Let's go.
All right.
So Barry is going to show us a trackpad that might surprise you because it's a Windows trackpad. But Barry, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
I feel like I have to do a disclaimer if we talk about Windows.
That's all right.
So what is so great
It's
about
a Windows trackpad, but it will be compatible with Apple.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. So what makes this trackpad special?
What makes it well, Windows. I think we all know that Windows PCs have been plagued with bad trackpads over the years. Not only that, there hasn't been really a peripheral trackpad for Windows to give that premium trackpad experience.
Right.
So you have a lot of creators coming over from Macs. Maybe they want more powerful rendering power or whatever it may be. They go into a PC environment and all of a sudden, like, they're trying to use the trackpad and it's just not what they're used to, right? So what we wanted to do here was create a premium trackpad that has kind of show some of the. So you can see my cursor is up here. Down here is kind of the force. So we have full force sensing throughout. So you can see 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, kind of with full haptic feedback.
Right.
In terms of like its basic features, in terms of the configuration, you can configure the level of the deep click, the thresholds of the deep click, and you can also control the haptics as well. So you can control the feedback of it. So for example, let's say you're gaming and you really want to be immersed in the game and you really want that like really button feel to it, you can make the haptics so they're like really snappy. Or if you're in a coffee shop and you want to turn the haptic down, you can turn it down so it's quiet. You can also adjust the sound on it as well in terms of the haptics.
That's a really nice feature right there.
So we really wanted to first give like a basic like premium trackpad experience, but we wanted to go beyond that for our users. So as you see this app, what we have here we have 4 configurable zones. And essentially what you can do is you can go into different apps like PowerPoint, like Figma, the Adobe Suite, whatever app that you want to within the Windows environment, and create customizable shortcuts with those 4 zones. You're also able to create customizable shortcuts via the clicks. So 1 finger deep click, 2 finger deep click, or 3 finger deep click as well. Let me show you a little bit of the demo right here on what we can do with PowerPoint. So with PowerPoint, let's say I want to select all. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to align all of these boxes together and format them so they're all the same. So first thing I would do is select all, and then I'm going to align left. And then I'm going to distribute them evenly. And then what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to take that,
And that's all because you have those particular commands programmed into those zones.
exactly.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so really what we're trying to do is improve people's workflow, right? So not only can you do this with PowerPoint, but imagine being able to do it with Figma or being able to do it with Adobe Suite. Now you don't have to go into the menu bars. You don't have to remember all the shortcuts. You can program them all into your trackpad.
So you said this would be compatible with the Mac. So what is compatible with the Mac?
What is compatible with the Mac? This will be compatible with the Mac, like a Magic Trackpad is compatible with the Mac.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get the basic functionality of a trackpad with the Mac. In terms of the beyond functions that we have right here, we're working to see if that will be compatible, but we know with Apple's closed ecosystem, it might make it a little bit more difficult. But our software engineers are working every day to try to update the firmware and kind of solve the problem.
But if I have a Windows machine and a Mac at home, I can buy this trackpad and it works on both. It's just with the Windows, it has a little bit more advanced set of drivers at the moment.
Exactly.
Very nice. What kind of price point do we have for this?
We're looking at $129.99.
Okay. And release date?
Late June.
Great. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Good to see you. I'm glad to see Hyper back here at the show.
For sure.
So
Good to see you as well.
take care.
All right. Take care.
Folks, more from Las Vegas and CES Unveiled. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.